Have you ever wondered why there are days when you eat very little, but your blood sugar is still high, while on other days, eating fruit makes your body feel light and more comfortable? Perhaps the issue is not the amount of sugar you consume, but the type of fruit you choose. Many people believe that having diabetes means avoiding all types of fruit, but the truth is not like that. In nature, there are fruits that may taste sweet, but actually help stabilize blood sugar, protect the heart, and even soothe persistent sugar cravings without making you feel guilty. These fruits are like silent allies that your body truly needs, especially if you are living with diabetes or prediabetes. Today, I will share with you 5 types of fruit that nutrition experts around the world recommend for people with diabetes. These are not only delicious foods, but also natural medicines that can help you manage your blood sugar, better reduce the risk of complications, and support your overall health in a sustainable way. So which fruits are both tasty and helpful for blood sugar that you can enjoy every day? Please stay with me until the end of this video because the final part will reveal the most misunderstood fruit that actually brings surprising benefits to your health. Pear. If the apple is a symbol of freshness, then the pear is an image of gentleness and calm. Taking a bite of a ripe pear, you will feel a subtle sweetness and crisp juiciness spreading as if it is soothing all the tension in your body. And more importantly, this fruit is not just a delicious snack, but also a quiet yet powerful ally in managing blood sugar and improving overall health for those living with diabetes. Pears have a low to medium glycemic index, usually ranging from 33 to 38 depending on ripeness. This means pears do not cause a sudden spike in blood sugar after eating. Because of this, you can enjoy pears without worrying about a glucose tidal wave flooding your bloodstream like with other sweet treats. Moreover, pears are one of the fruits highest in fiber, especially soluble fiber, which helps slow digestion and sugar absorption. A medium-sized pear, about 180 grams, contains about 5 to 6 grams of fiber, equivalent to 20 to 25% of your daily fiber needs. This amount of fiber acts as a biological net that prevents glucose from flooding the bloodstream, while also supporting smooth intestinal function, improving digestion and preventing constipation, a common issue among older adults and people with diabetes. Beyond that, pears offer a rich source of natural antioxidants, such as vitamin C, flavonoids, and phenolic acids. These compounds help reduce chronic inflammation in the body, which is a root cause of many diabetic complications such as heart disease, kidney failure, and nerve damage. A medium pear can provide about 10% of the daily requirement for vitamin C, helping the body boost immunity and protect the skin, mucous membranes, and blood vessels from damage caused by free radicals. Another plus for pears is their high potassium content. One pear contains about 190 to 200 milligrams of potassium, an essential mineral that helps regulate blood pressure and keep the heart functioning properly. This is very valuable for people with diabetes who often have a higher risk of hypertension and vascular disease. Adding potassium-rich foods like pears can help relax blood vessels and reduce pressure on arterial walls, thereby helping to prevent strokes and heart attacks. On a biological level, the fiber in pears helps regulate the hormone GLP-1, a hormone released after eating that slows gastric emptying and increases feelings of fullness. This not only helps control post-meal blood sugar, but also supports weight loss and curbs cravings, a crucial factor in long-term diabetes management. You can easily include pears in your daily diet without complicated preparation. A sliced pear served with a small handful of walnuts or a few pieces of low-fat cheese can be a light yet satisfying snack that stabilizes blood sugar. In the morning, you can add soft, ripe pear slices to a bowl of oatmeal or unsweetened Greek yogurt for a complete breakfast that kickstarts your day with steady energy. In the afternoon, a diluted glass of fresh pear juice without added sugar or a few pear slices tossed in a green salad with extra virgin olive oil and a touch of lemon will be an ideal choice to refresh and rebalance after a long day. For those who enjoy warm treats, baked pears with cinnamon and a pinch of nutmeg become a fragrant and comforting dessert that satisfies the palate without affecting your blood sugar. In a study conducted at Tufts University, researchers found that people who regularly ate pears had lower HbA1c levels than those who did not. This suggests that pears can help stabilize long-term blood glucose when included consistently in the diet. In fact, many type 2 diabetes patients who consumed high-fiber fruits like pears reported needing less blood sugar medication over time, of course, under the supervision of their doctor. Pears are also easy to store and use. You can keep slightly firm pears at room temperature until they ripen and become fragrant, then refrigerate them to preserve their flavor and crispness longer. When buying, choose pears that are not bruised, have even color, and fresh stems. Avoid pre-peeled pears sold in supermarkets as they often lose nutrients and may be treated with chemicals to preserve color. However, as with any food, it is important to eat the right amount in the right way. Although pears are good for blood sugar, eating 2 or 3 at once or combining them with starchy dishes can still cause a rapid increase in glucose levels. Remember, 1 pear per day is enough, especially when paired with a meal containing protein and healthy fats. In summary, pears are an excellent choice for people with diabetes who want to manage blood sugar naturally. With their fiber, vitamins, minerals, and valuable anti-inflammatory properties, pears not only soothe the digestive system but also help protect your heart, skin, and nerves from dangerous complications. Cherry. When you hear the word cherry, you may immediately think of those juicy, deep red fruits that resemble a luxurious dessert. But few people know that behind this sweet appearance lies a treasure trove of nutrients, especially beneficial for those living with diabetes. Cherries are not only delicious treats, but also silent warriors that help protect your pancreas, blood vessels, and nervous system from the damaging effects of high blood sugar. One reason cherries are highly regarded in diabetes management is due to a compound called anthocyanin. This is a powerful antioxidant found in the skin of the fruit, especially abundant in dark-colored varieties like Bing cherries. Anthocyanins can activate an enzyme called PPR, a protein that regulates the metabolism of sugar and fat in the body. Thanks to this, anthocyanins improve insulin sensitivity, reduce insulin resistance, and help stabilize blood sugar after meals. In a study published in the Journal of Diabetes and Metabolism Research, a group of type 2 diabetic patients who used anthocyanin extracted from cherries over a 12-week period saw significant improvements in their HbA1c levels, reduced inflammation, and increased insulin sensitivity. This clearly shows that regularly consuming cherries can have a positive long-term impact on blood sugar control. Another major advantage of cherries is their low glycemic index, usually between 20 to 25 depending on ripeness. Compared to other sweet fruits, this is an impressive number, meaning cherries do not cause rapid spikes in blood sugar after eating. Instead, the natural fructose in cherries is released slowly, helping to maintain steady energy levels and preventing sudden blood sugar crashes after meals. In addition to blood sugar control, cherries have strong anti-inflammatory properties. This is especially important for people with diabetes because chronic inflammation in the body contributes to complications such as nerve damage, kidney disease, heart problems, and eye conditions. Anthocyanins and other phenolic compounds in cherries help calm inflammation, reduce oxidative stress, and protect the inner lining of blood vessels from damage caused by excess glucose. From a mineral perspective, cherries also provide potassium, a nutrient essential for heart rhythm and blood pressure stability. On average, 1 cup of fresh cherries, about 154 grams, provides more than 260 milligrams of potassium, which is about 6% of the daily requirement. This is a valuable addition for diabetics who are prone to electrolyte imbalances and high blood pressure. There are many simple ways to enjoy cherries while preserving their nutritional value. One of the most common ways is eating them fresh, especially in the summer when cherries are in season and offer peak nutritional quality. Just a small handful, about 10 to 15 cherries, makes a natural, tasty, and blood sugar-safe snack. If you want a little creativity, try mixing pitted cherries into a bowl of unsweetened Greek yogurt and sprinkle in some almonds or walnuts. This makes a great breakfast or snack packed with fiber, protein, and healthy fats. In the evening, a few fresh cherries paired with 70% dark chocolate without sugar can be a refined dessert that does not cause a rapid rise in blood sugar. For those who enjoy cooking, cherries can also be included in main dishes. You can make a lightly cooked cherry sauce with balsamic vinegar and a bit of shallot to serve with chicken or lean meat, creating a nutritious and visually appealing meal. Cherries can also be tossed into a quinoa salad with arugula, goat cheese, and walnuts, a combination that balances protein, fiber, and antioxidants. If you cannot find fresh cherries, unsweetened, frozen, or dried cherries are also acceptable options. However, avoid canned cherries soaked in sugar syrup as they can cause your blood sugar to rise very quickly. Always read product labels carefully when buying packaged cherries and choose items without added sugar or artificial preservatives. Another noteworthy aspect is the impact of cherries on sleep. Cherries contain natural melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate sleep. This is particularly useful for diabetics who often struggle with sleep due to blood sugar fluctuations or peripheral neuropathy. Some early research even suggests that regular cherry consumption may improve sleep quality and help the body recover better after stress caused by blood sugar highs or lows. As with all fruits, eating the right amount in the right way is essential. For cherries, a proper portion for diabetics is about 10 to 15 pieces per serving, combined with protein or healthy fats such as nuts or unsweetened yogurt. Avoid consuming too many at once, especially late at night, to prevent a rise in blood sugar while you sleep. Cherries not only offer a refreshing sweetness, but also carry strong disease-fighting power. With a low glycemic index, the ability to enhance insulin function, reduce inflammation, and improve sleep, cherries are one of the fruits that should regularly appear in the diabetic diet. Peach. For many people, peaches are a symbol of summer and childhood memories with a gentle fragrance, a mildly sweet taste, and smooth skin with a hint of pink. But few realize that behind this soft sweetness, peaches are also a powerful fruit when it comes to managing blood sugar and reducing inflammation for people with diabetes. The first thing that makes peaches special is their rich content of phenolic compounds. These are natural antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, two key factors responsible for damage to blood vessels, nerves, and pancreatic cells in people with diabetes. In a study from Texas A&M University, peach extract was shown to inhibit the formation of harmful fat cells and reduce cell inflammation, a promising sign for controlling long-term diabetes complications. A medium-sized peach, about 150 grams, contains only about 60 kilocalories and 15 grams of carbohydrates, a moderate number that fits well into snacks or main meals. More importantly, peaches have a relatively low glycemic index around 42, which ensures that blood sugar levels will not rise too quickly after eating. Peaches also provide about 2 grams of fiber per fruit, helping to slow glucose absorption and increase satiety, an important factor in controlling both weight and blood sugar. Additionally, peaches contain a group of essential vitamins and minerals such as vitamin C, vitamin A, potassium, and a small amount of magnesium. One peach can provide about 10 to 15% of the daily vitamin C requirement, helping boost the immune system, support tissue repair, and protect blood vessel walls. With about 285 milligrams of potassium per peach, this fruit also plays a positive role in stabilizing blood pressure, one of the common concerns for people with type 2 diabetes. Another lesser-known fact is that peaches may improve insulin sensitivity thanks to the combination of antioxidants and a group of compounds called flavonoids. These flavonoids act as gatekeepers, helping insulin interact more easily with cells and allowing glucose to move from the bloodstream into muscle and liver tissues more efficiently. This mechanism not only lowers blood sugar levels but also reduces stress on the pancreas. So how can you enjoy peaches while keeping your blood sugar under control? One of the simplest ways is to eat fresh peaches as a mid-morning or afternoon snack. Just one ripe peach can satisfy a sweet craving without causing a spike in blood sugar. For a more filling option, slice the peach and combine it with a little unsweetened Greek yogurt or a spoon of soaked chia seeds. This mix is not only delicious but also adds extra protein and fiber. In the morning, you can use peaches in smoothies. Blend one peach with half a cup of unsweetened almond milk, a few slices of fresh ginger, and some ice for a cool and mildly fragrant drink that is friendly to your blood sugar. Ginger not only enhances the flavor, but also helps fight inflammation and improve circulation. If you want something more creative, try making peach detox water. Simply slice ripe peaches, add a few mint leaves, and place them in a cold water pitcher. This is not only a refined way to stay hydrated, but also a safe, sugar-free solution to support your blood sugar control without empty calories. Besides eating them, fresh peaches can also be included in healthy, savory, or dessert dishes. You can slice peaches into salads with arugula, goat cheese, and almonds for a beautiful and nutritionally balanced dish. Or if you enjoy cooking, try roasting peaches with a little cinnamon and olive oil to serve with grilled chicken or lean meats. This dish not only balances sweet and savory flavors, but also supports blood sugar control with fiber and healthy fats. However, an important note is to avoid canned or dried peaches with added sugar. These products often contain corn syrup or refined sugar, which can destroy the blood sugar balance you are working to maintain. If fresh peaches are unavailable, choose unsweetened frozen peaches. They retain their nutrients and are a suitable substitute during the off-season. Another often overlooked benefit is that peaches support digestion. With a moderate amount of fiber and natural digestive enzymes, peaches help improve bowel movements and prevent constipation, a common issue among older adults, especially those on diabetes medications or who are less physically active. When the digestive system works well, the absorption of sugar and fat in the body is also more stable and regulated. In summary, peaches are not only fragrant and refreshing fruits, but also gentle and effective companions for people with diabetes. From supporting insulin function, reducing inflammation, and protecting blood vessels to aiding digestion and stabilizing blood pressure, the peach clearly proves that nature offers gentle yet powerful solutions. Plum. If there is a fruit that combines sweetness with a slight tang that awakens your taste buds, it is the plum, from bright red summer plums to deeply colored purple varieties rich in nutrition. This fruit not only tempts us with its appealing flavor, but also brings special benefits to people with diabetes. Plums are a natural and excellent choice for managing blood sugar, supporting digestion, and protecting vital organs from the harmful effects of high glucose. The first reason plums are ideal for people with diabetes is their low glycemic index, typically ranging from 24 to 28 depending on the type and ripeness. This shows that plums belong to a group of fruits that do not cause rapid spikes in blood sugar after meals, which is significant for anyone needing to control daily glucose levels. With a moderate amount of natural carbohydrates, about 5 grams in a medium-sized plum, about 66 grams, you can include plums in your meal plan without worrying about a blood sugar explosion. Plums are also rich in fiber, especially soluble fiber, which can form a gel-like substance in the intestines to slow down sugar absorption and keep blood sugar stable. A serving of 2 medium plums can provide about 2 grams of fiber, contributing positively to daily fiber intake and helping bowel movements remain regular. Maintaining a healthy digestive system is one of the foundations for people with diabetes to keep both glucose levels and physical comfort in balance. Beyond fiber, plums contain valuable bioactive compounds such as sorbitol, chlorogenic acid, and antioxidant polyphenols. Sorbitol is a natural sugar alcohol that has a mild laxative effect, helping regulate bowel movements without raising blood sugar. Meanwhile, antioxidants like polyphenols reduce inflammation, protect the endothelial lining of blood vessels, and fight oxidative stress, the root cause of complications such as nerve damage, retinal problems, and kidney disease in people with diabetes. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition and Metabolism found that plum peel extract, which is rich in anthocyanins and flavonoids, can improve insulin utilization and reduce insulin resistance in muscle cells. This study showed that when people with diabetes regularly consumed polyphenol-rich fruits like plums for 8 weeks, their fasting blood glucose and HbA1c levels significantly improved. Additionally, plums are a source of vitamin C, vitamin K, and potassium. 1 medium plum provides about 6% of the daily requirement for vitamin C, helping support the immune system, promote collagen synthesis, and improve wound healing, a crucial factor for diabetics, who often struggle with slow-healing sores. Vitamin K in plums strengthens bones and prevents the risk of fractures caused by decreased bone density, a common concern among older adults with type 2 diabetes. In terms of minerals, a serving of 2 medium plums can provide about 190 to 200 milligrams of potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure, stabilize heart rhythm, and improve blood circulation. Since diabetics are prone to high blood pressure and vascular damage, potassium-rich but low-sodium foods like plums are particularly beneficial. Plums can be added to your diet in many simple yet creative ways. With their gentle sweetness and mild tartness, plums can be eaten fresh as a natural dessert, after main meals, or paired with high-protein and healthy fat foods to enhance satiety and stabilize blood sugar. For example, a perfect snack could be a few plum slices with almond butter or a handful of roasted pistachios. You can also dice plums and sprinkle them over morning oatmeal or unsweetened yogurt to create a visually appealing and nutritious breakfast. If you enjoy savory dishes, try cooking a light plum sauce with apple cider vinegar and a pinch of black pepper to serve with grilled salmon or chicken breast. A great way to take advantage of their natural sweetness without refined sugar. Another popular recipe is plum compote. Plums, simmered gently with a bit of lemon juice and cinnamon, used as a topping for chia pudding, oatmeal, or cottage cheese. When cooked properly, Plums retain their high antioxidant content and become one of the rare desserts that are both tasty and blood sugar friendly. An important note is to prioritize fresh or unsweetened frozen plums and avoid dried plums with added sugar or syrup, as these can contain 3 to 5 times more sugar than fresh ones. If you prefer dried plums, choose unsweetened versions and eat only a very small portion paired with protein to limit blood sugar spikes. When choosing plums, look for fruits with smooth skin, no bruising, and a slight bounce when pressed gently. Unripe plums can be left at room temperature for a few days to soften naturally before refrigerating to preserve freshness longer. In summary, plums are a smart and flexible choice for people with diabetes. With their low glycemic index, high antioxidant content, and digestive support, plums not only help stabilize blood sugar but also contribute to better heart health, stronger immunity, and improved mental well-being. Grapes. When people think of grapes, many worry because this fruit has a fairly strong sweetness and a high level of natural sugar. But the truth is, if you know how to use them properly and manage your portion sizes, grapes can absolutely become an important part of a healthy diet for people with diabetes. What is special is that behind their shiny appearance and refreshing sweet taste lies a powerful system of antioxidants that can silently and effectively support your pancreas, blood vessels, and immune system. One of the most valuable components of grapes is resveratrol, a natural polyphenol well known for its anti-inflammatory properties and ability to protect cells from oxidative damage. Resveratrol is concentrated in the skin of grapes, especially in dark-colored varieties like red or purple grapes. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that resveratrol can improve insulin sensitivity, reduce blood glucose levels, and even slow down the deterioration of beta cells in the pancreas, which are responsible for producing insulin. Beyond its ability to balance blood sugar, resveratrol has also been proven to reduce inflammation in blood vessel walls, improve blood circulation, and prevent the formation of arterial plaque, a leading cause of cardiovascular disease in people with diabetes. That is why eating grapes properly can help protect your heart and prevent dangerous complications related to diabetes. 1 cup of fresh grapes, about 150 grams, contains about 23 grams of carbohydrates, including about 1 gram of fiber. This is why portion control is very important. In return, grapes provide a large amount of vitamin C, vitamin K, as well as manganese and potassium, all of which play essential roles in supporting immunity, blood clotting, blood pressure, balance, and bone health. Vitamin C in grapes not only boosts immunity but also has the ability to regenerate oxidized vitamin E, slowing the aging process of cells. Especially for people with diabetes whose immune systems are often weaker, adding natural sources of vitamin C like grapes can help reduce the risk of infection and promote faster wound healing, a common issue among those with high blood sugar. In addition, vitamin K plays an important role in maintaining bone density and preventing osteoporosis, a condition that both older adults and people with diabetes are prone to. 1 cup of grapes can provide about 17% of the daily requirement for vitamin K, helping strengthen bones and reduce the risk of fractures in later life. So how can you include grapes in your diet wisely? First, remember that less is more is the key. A reasonable portion is about 10 to 15 grapes, roughly the size of a small handful. You can enjoy grapes as a light snack in the morning or afternoon, especially when combined with healthy fats like walnuts, almonds, or a piece of low-fat cheese to slow down sugar absorption and keep your blood glucose levels more stable. If you enjoy cold treats, try freezing fresh grapes. After a few hours, you will have a naturally frozen snack, like a mini sugar-free ice pop. This treat is both refreshing and satisfying for your sweet cravings without rapidly raising your blood sugar. For main meals, you can cut grapes in half and toss them into a green salad with feta cheese and extra virgin olive oil to create a dish that is both beautiful and heart-healthy. Some people also use fresh grapes to make a natural sweet and sour sauce to serve with grilled salmon or chicken breast, a creative and balanced combination. One important reminder is to avoid dried grape products, such as traditional raisins, because during drying water is removed and the sugar becomes concentrated, which can quickly raise blood sugar. Also, canned grapes or grapes in syrup should be avoided, as they contain high amounts of refined sugar and preservatives. If you are taking blood-thinning medication or have clotting issues, be sure to consult your doctor before consuming large amounts of grapes, since the vitamin K in grapes can affect how the medication works. However, when eaten in proper portions and in the right way, grapes remain one of the best options for supporting diabetes management without needing to be completely avoided. What is interesting is that besides physical health benefits, grapes also bring a sense of relaxation and comfort to the mind. Resveratrol has also been shown to protect nerve cells, improve brain function, and support better sleep, something older adults greatly need to maintain quality of life. In summary, grapes are not the enemy of people with diabetes, as many might believe. When consumed in proper portions and combined with fiber and protein-rich foods, grapes can become an essential part of your journey to better health and blood sugar control. You have just explored the journey of 5 fruits that may seem familiar, but hold precious benefits for those living with diabetes. Each fruit brings its own unique value, from helping stabilize blood sugar and reduce inflammation to protecting the heart nerves and improving digestion. What truly matters is not avoiding all fruits, but choosing the right ones, eating them properly, and combining them sensibly with your daily meals. I wish you continued health, peace, and confidence as you take control of your journey in managing blood sugar. If you found today's sharing helpful, please press like and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss upcoming videos. And do not hesitate to share your story in the comments section, because I am always ready to listen to your health journey. See you again in the next episodes.